Hi, I'm Robin Williams and welcome to The City. The City of Greater Dandenong is home to our diverse range of faiths and religions. On tonight's show, we'll take a look at some of those featured on the Interfaith network tour, such as the Cambodian Buddhist temple behind me. We'll also preview some very big events coming up soon in our city. But first, Caitlin Luong has a mystery she would like solved.
I have often walked down this street before.
Can you help us solve the mystery of Noble Park's alphabet streets? I'm here in Ardgour Road, the first in a sequence of 6 streets that run in alphabetical order. The next street along is Bowmore Road, then comes Callender Road, Dunblane Road, Ellendale Road, and finally here at Fintonia Road. That's A, B, C, D, E, F. Is this the only alphabetical sequence in Victoria or even Australia? Well, no, it's not. You see, there's an identical set of streets with the very same names in Hughesdale, except that here they're streets, not roads. And Ardgour and Dunblane have different spellings. But that's not all. Adjacent to the alphabet streets in Noble Park sits Kelvinside Road, and in Hughesdale, Kelvinside Street. And there's more. In Balwyn North, Ardgour, Dunblane, Ellendale and Fintonia streets run in sequence. So what is the connection? Was it the same town planner or perhaps the same estate builder? If you have the answer, we'd love to know. Now, should it be Dunblane or Dunblane?
Communication is undergoing significant change with the growing popularity of social media, and the City of Greater Dandenong is no exception.
I'm telling you now, I'm telling you right away.
I'm here with Amanda Paul from City of Greater Dandenong. Now Amanda, tell us how the social media has reached the community.
Well, Amanda, as you can see, we're in our customer service centre at the Springville office at the moment. And traditionally, the way we reached our community was through a centre like this. We had our brochures where people could come in and get hard copy information, speak to our customer service officers. That's obviously changed with the introduction of the internet and social media. So now what we are trying to do is change the way we reach the public. And we do that by using things like our website, greaterdandenong.com. Everything you see here is on our website for people to download. And we're using social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, e-newsletters to give the public a different way to reach us. So we have a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/greaterdandenong, which has been operating for the last 12 months. So people can go on there, follow us, get the latest updates and news. We post links to important information and updates that are also on our website. We recently launched a Twitter feed, which is @GreaterDandy, or twitter.com/GreaterDandy. That's Dandy with a Y. Same thing, people can get on and get up-to-the-minute updates. We post on there every day. We retweet interesting information that's coming from other local government organisations and other councils in the local area. We also have a YouTube channel where we post videos. So we recently posted up a video update of the Noble Park Aquatic Centre, so giving people video updates of what's happening. So just trying to connect with people in a different way, trying to make it a lot more interesting rather than constantly having to read a brochure or something like that, which is really important for our multicultural community as well. So just trying to mix up the way we communicate. Our website is our biggest online service, greaterdandenong.com, and on there you'll find a huge range of resources, which you would normally assume you have to call us or come into our customer service centre to get. So on there you'll get all your information about your council meetings, council minutes. You can even watch council meetings live as they're happening. You've got all your online forms, so you can get on and download, your latest pet registration form, your parking permit forms, anything you need. We've also got information about all the wonderful events happening at our local facilities, so at the Drum Theatre, Heritage Hill, our libraries, our parks and gardens. All the information about that is on our website, so you can easily access it. We also have an online inquiries program, so you can report a fault or something that's wrong something's wrong, perhaps a broken footpath or graffiti, you can go on and report that online. We even have a program called Where Is, where you can actually go on, put in your address and find out where your nearest maternal and child health centre is, and even what day your garbage is collected. So there's a huge amount of information just sitting there online.
Would you like to just let us know again the addresses that we can access these on?
Definitely. So our website is www.greaterdandenong.com. Our Facebook page is www.facebook.com/greaterdandenong. Our Twitter page is www.twitter.com/greaterdandy, so it's dandy with a Y. And our YouTube page is www.youtube.com/citygreaterdandenong.
Just before we go to the break, a reminder that a free bus shuttle to Oasis Leisure Centre is in operation throughout January. For details, phone 9767 3100 or go to www.dandenongoasis.com.au. As we mentioned earlier, the City of Greater Dandenong is home to a wide range of faiths. In 2012, the city's Interfaith network will again be conducting regular tours of the places of worship of this diverse meeting of cultures. Abida Mudzai and Daryl Pittman tagged along on the final tour of 2011.
Many faiths, one people. That's the theme of City of Greater Dandenong's Interfaith network. And underpinning the network is a schedule of regular tours. We joined the final tour of 2011. As the group gathered at the city's Springville offices for departure, Interfaith Tour Coordinator Helen Heath outlined the concept.
The Interfaith Tour today is the last one for the year. We run these every month for the public and we visit 4 places of worship, usually a mosque, a Buddhist temple, a Hindu or Sikh place of worship and a Christian place or one other spiritual retreat place. Members of the public come, go in a little bus that holds 22 people with 2 faith leaders as guides. And we spend most of the day visiting these places of worship. They came about some 20 years ago. I think the 18th of December it'll be the 20th anniversary since we first started doing these tours, and they proved very popular. We also run special tours for groups like schools and volunteers to places of worship that are extra to those public tours.
The tours are led by experienced tour guides such as Bhakta Daza.
Well, it's a community education program, Daryl. Basically, it encourages people to learn a little bit about various religions in their community, how people do different ceremonies, what their beliefs are, culturally, how we're different, and it just gives people an idea, and when they have an idea, they're more open to understanding different people's beliefs.
And the tours attract a diverse range of people.
Very much so. I've just gone over the list as to who's coming, and we've got people from the Correctional Department coming and people from Multicultural Commission and individuals also that are interested from the community that want to find out about different religions in their community.
With this diverse group aboard, the tour bus sets off in search of knowledge and understanding of some of the many faiths followed in our city. Our first stop is the Albanian Islamic Mosque in Noble Park, where our host, Imam Ismail Haika, provides a basic explanation of the Islamic faith, outlining the 6 pillars of Islam.
6 pillars or 6 fundamentals of Islamic faith. First, to believe God is one, no father, no mother, no children, just one.
Also among the pillars of Islam, prayer, the zakah, the fast and pilgrimage.
Second, to pray 5 times a day, to fast month of Ramadan, 29 or 30 days, once a year, 1 month, 1 calendar month, orally, nothing orally. So from dawn till sunset.
Imam Haika is welcoming and informative, generously answering any questions the group may have.
It's funny to say Shia or Sunni. I never say this. This is only Muslim. It's like I like to say Christian is a Christian, but the people made them separate a little bit because of some interest or something.
The Noble Park Mosque has expanded quickly from humble beginnings. Those entering must remove footwear and ladies are required to wear head coverings. Similar courtesies are required at the Sikh Gurudwara and Buddhist temple. For a fifth of the world's population, Islam is both a religion and a complete way of life. Muslims follow a religion of peace, mercy and forgiveness. And the majority have nothing to do with the extremely grave events which have come to be associated with their faith. The group then moves on to the Gurdwara Sri Guru Granth Sahib in Keysborough for some insight into Sikhism. Our host here is Mr. Gurdashan Singh Gill, who explains the origin of the faith, founded by Guru Nanak Dev in the 15th century.
Guru Nanak was the founder of the Sikh religion. He was born in 1469 and he was followed by 10 Sikh gurus.
The 9 gurus who have since succeeded Guru Nanak have all made enlightening contributions to the Sikh religion. Visitors learn of the teachings of the Sikh faith so well explained by Mr. Gurdashan.
In this symbol, there are 3 separate components. One is the numeral 1, emphasizing this one God.
Kirpa tar rahim rahao, koi naave teerat, koi had jaye.
We're with Ingrid and Jordan today. So girls, what did you think of the presentation?
It was really good, really educational and just really interesting to kind of see other people's cultures and their everyday life.
And how about you? Did you know anything about the Sikh religion prior to the presentation?
I knew a little bit. I'd met a few people, but yeah, this was very informative and I got to know a lot more about Sikh faith and Sikh people through it. So yeah.
Some people have surprising experiences and come away perhaps saying they've had a spiritual experience when they didn't expect that. And that could be a broad thing. We never explore what that might mean, but people feel touched in some way and have learnt a lot. I guess the key thing that comes out is the welcoming of the faith leaders and the hospitality offered, and often that's a cup of tea and some really delicious food from that particular religion.
It's back on the bus now for the short journey to Springville and the St John's German Lutheran Church, where Pastor Wilhelm Stern proves a welcoming and entertaining host.
Lutheran, what does that mean? Any idea what it means? Martin Luther. Well, who was he? Died. So it's the word. Rejoice, may all those the word of God hear and accept or follow.
I've only been here for the last 19 years. The church has actually been here on this site for just over 50 years. We're a branch off of, from the City Trinity Church. There's only two churches like this in Victoria. It's the services are held in German. I do not speak German because I'm an Aussie, but I married my wife in this church just over 19 years ago.
Pastor Stern explains why services are conducted in German.
Once you get older, you tend to lose some of your faculties. Not all, but some. And we've noticed that people who are out of work, don't work anymore, retire, lose the ability to speak English properly. And so that's another reason why we keep our German language, so that people who've got difficulty understanding English can feel at home in matters of faith.
They're all good and unique. Yeah. I guess it is good to exchange information and be able to sort of tolerant of each other and live together as Australian.
After some lunch, our final port of call is Wat Buddharanzai, a Cambodian Buddhist temple in Springvale South.
Do you know anything about Buddhism?
Not much. We are looking forward to learn.
So it's all a learning curve?
Yes, it is, definitely. Yep.
Here, our host, Venerable Old Sam, tells of the temple's coming of age after very modest beginnings. But more importantly, he outlines the core beliefs of Buddhism: the Buddha, the Dharma and the Sangha.
This is a ripple effect because it doesn't stop there. We didn't believe that for one moment it was going to take off as much as what it did.
come to the end of the tour, and we've the last stop here at the Buddhist temple. So girls, what have you thought overall about the whole experience?
It was very interesting to learn about so many different faiths and their practice.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting. It was good to actually see in practice the different types of faiths in the area, and to see how people practice their faith in Dandenong. So yeah, it was very interesting.
Did you find any similarities?
Yes, a lot of similarities. I was surprised that they all talk about, God. I was surprised how similar the religions are.
Feedback from these tours is welcomed by the Interfaith Network.
When people come back from the tours, we encourage them to stay for half an hour and a cuppa to share their experience. Sometimes people are very enthused about what they've seen, sometimes they're curious, the questions haven't been quite answered, and we provide a feedback sheet so that we can continue to improve the tours and be responsive to what people would like to have included.
Although a leader in the concept, such interfaith networks aren't exclusive to Greater Dandenong.
It's very much increasing all over the Victorian suburban areas. A lot of the councils now, I think it's something in the vicinity of about 36 different councils have interfaith committees that do similar sort of things to encourage people to learn about others in their community.
2012 we're going to run the public tours every second month. The demand this year has not been as great, so we're going to trial it for every second month starting in April. So if you're interested in coming on a tour, we'd welcome you, and you can visit our website at www.interfaithnetwork.org.au.
Boy, have we got some big events coming up soon in our city. The Lunar New Year celebration is huge and attracts people from all around Victoria, as Tom Huynh explains.
Hi everyone, don't forget to come to the Sunday 22nd of January 2012, the 2012 Springville Lunar New Year Festival, where we have non-stop performance for all day, food store, general store and games and rides, and we're expecting to have 90,000 people throughout the day, so we will have a very good family day out for everyone. Not just for the local people, but also from all around the Melbourne metropolitan area. They really enjoy the festive season, especially with the Asian culture background, and they really enjoy the hawker style food and drinks, and also all the decorative items from different stores. I think all the young people also enjoy the game and rides, and they have very big variety, especially in Springville, from 9 o'clock to 10 p.m. At night time. And also we have the lion dance and dragon dance, firecracker especially, that will please a lot of children and the parents. We based on the lunar calendar, so there's from Chinese culture, Vietnamese and Cambodian culture, and I think most of the Australian and tourists will enjoy it. The Lunar New Year Festival is organized by the Springville Asian Business Association, and this is the 20th anniversary. Don't forget to come to Springville on the 22nd of January 2012, the 2012 Springville Lunar New Year Festival. We will see you there.
Australia Day is just around the corner, and the City of Greater Dandenong will be celebrating the big day in style.
I'm here with Jamie Dawson. Now Jamie, tell us about what events are coming up for Australia Day.
Oh look, we've got quite a lot happening in the city, so part of which council organises themselves, and there's a lot that's happening with the community as well. For the really, I would suggest perhaps foolhardy, you can start at 7:30 in the morning with a community walk down at the Springers Leisure Centre. That finishes with a free breakfast that's provided by the Keysborough and Noble Park Lions, have to get that straight. There's free sport clinics down there. We've got a special visit for the Melbourne Vixens. They're coming along for the day to host a netball clinic. There's badminton, soccer and basketball clinics down there as well. You then move along to Dandenong Park from about 11 o'clock. where we've got 2 stages and a big festival-style entertainment. So we've got a massive hip-hop choir, bananas in pyjamas for the kids, there's free circus workshops, art, craft, everything you can imagine to do. It's a big picnic style, so come on down, bring a rug, bring a picnic and sit down and watch the entertainment. That goes till 3. At the same time, the very, very first year that this is going to happen, there's the new Australia Day Cup, which is a new cricket competition, 2020 competition, 6-a-side, with the Sri Lankan community and the Greece community this year. So it's going to be really exciting.
So whereabouts can we find out more information about this?
If you go to the City of Greater Dandenong website, all information is on there. If you go straight to the opening page, there's an Australia Day banner. Click on that and it'll give you everything that is happening in the city.
Thanks, Jamie, and looking forward to a big Australia Day.
And they'll be racing at Sandown on January 28 when the City of Greater Dandenong holds its annual race day. Councillor Peter Brown will be there with bells on.
I'm with Councillor Peter Brown, and a big day coming up on the 28th of January, Peter, the City of Greater Dandenong Race Day. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, it's going to be an exciting day. The idea came from the Mildura Racing Club a number of years ago when they conducted the Mallee Cup. And the Mallee Cup was conducted on a Saturday with a large number of locals attending. The cup was made out of mallee roots, and I put this idea to council that we should have a Greater Dandenong Cup. City of Greater Dandenong Cup, that was in 2004, and council supported that idea, and each year since we've had the Greater Dandenong Race Day sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce in co-sponsorship with ourselves, and Peter Adams, who was a former teacher at Heatherhill Secondary College, a local school, handcrafts the cups for the purpose. And this is the prototype of the first cup which was made. That's made from West Australia, Jarrah Burl. And this year the cup's going to be made out of red gum that was excised from the Hammond Road area when the freeway went through, and it's been in storage and been seasoned. This year the cup is going to be carved out of river red gum, which came from a very old tree when the freeway went through down at Hammond Road. City of Greater Dandenong Race Day this year, we're looking forward to it. It's a day for the whole family. It is a community race day. It's organised by the Chamber of Commerce to promote businesses in the City of Greater Dandenong. Quite importantly for family and friends, it's going to be free admission to all residents and ratepayers of the City of Greater Dandenong. There will be a lot of activities for children, and recently I attended the Pakenham Racecourse for the Shire of Cardinia's Kids Big Day Out, or Kids Day Out, and that was very successful. And previous Greater Dandenong race days have likewise been quite successful, and it's been fortunate the councillors and council have continued to support the Greater Dandenong Race Day and the Chamber of Commerce, and the enthusiasm of sponsors such as McPherson and Kelly, one of whose officers has been involved in the management of the event, and the Dandenong Weekly, Greater Dandenong Weekly, who have been significant sponsors for a number of years promoting the event.
Sounds like a great day. Get along there, January 28. Councillor Brown will also have some great tips for you.
I wish.
And don't forget, Tamil New Year will be celebrated at Springville City Hall this coming Saturday. Call 0404 059 231 for further information. It's open day at Alex Wilkie Nature Reserve this Sunday. The natural bushland features flora and fauna and is ideal for casual strolls, barbecues and picnics. For further information, call City of Greater Dandenong on 9797 1757. The Do You Believe in Fairies pantomime is on at Heritage Hill Museum on January 21. Contact Heritage Hill on 9793 4511 for details. Bookings are essential. Well, that's our show for this week. We hope you can join us next week when we spend a day with the litter team from the local laws department. We'll also look at where you can swim with sharks in Dandenong. Hope you can join us then. Until then, bye for now.
Da-da-da-da.